Mhm.
All right. Welcome back. This is Billy with Coach Dooley's List. And once again, today I'm here at River Ridge High School. And today I'm with head volleyball coach Julie Winfield. And coach, thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
Yes. And I appreciate it. Y'all have an off day, but you're moving, you're doing all kinds of
Yeah,
things. And so the
that's my
fact that
life.
you're here really means a lot.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's just exciting. I've never done this before, so.
Well, we're going to have fun. And I love this too, because I just love, I love the coaches, but I know we worked together, like you said, I think 10
10
years ago.
years when I first started coaching.
Yes, a long.
Yeah.
I'm not too. He was 9, 10 years ago, I think.
Yeah, this is my 10th season, I think, or 11, maybe 12th. I don't even know. I've lost track, but I know this, like, it was like my beginning time that we worked
Back in the
together.
day.
Yeah.
So just kind of jump right in, tell everybody like your coaching journey, and I know you've been at River
hmm
Ridge, but if you were anywhere before and other sports, all the
No.
things.
Yeah, I've been at River Ridge my whole career. So since I graduated from KSU, I mean, I did my student teaching and stuff prior, and I did community coaching at Woodstock.
Okay.
But official was here when I got hired in 2012. So I helped with the basketball program for a couple seasons, and then got hired on as the head coach. So that's what I've been doing since.
I love, especially you come to places. I've been to a lot of good schools, but there's a lot of people here that have been here
Yeah,
for a
I
while.
love it. This is home. It's hard to even think about like leaving and going anywhere else. One day I would like to be an assistant principal, but also when you know that you're okay and you're good and things are good and your program and you just love what you do, you just like sometimes you're not ready to hang it up, and that's just kind of where I'm at. I'm not ready to hang up the coaching um, aspect of it, and here I am. So
It's hard to leave a good place. And I tell coaches that always ask about, if they're going to apply to other places, that kind of
hmm
stuff. I'm like, you better, if your 9 to 5 is great, or 8 to 3, or whatever
yeah.
whatever the school is, then it's hard to give up because you don't get that everywhere.
No, I've heard, like, I've got a couple of different friends in the teaching world, and they've probably been at like two or three different schools, and so I'm just like really lucky and like thankful that this has worked out the way that it has, and that I do feel good about where I go to work every single day. So
I love it. I love
yeah.
it. So now, you've been 10, 11, 12 years somewhere in
hmm
there, been head coach for several years. What is it now you want your volleyball program to be known for?
Well, we have this "we over me" on the back of our shirts, and that's just kind of what we ride with all the time. Is that it is we over me. It's not. If it was, then we'd be doing individual type sports, right? So, and we make sure that it's like a family type atmosphere, and that we are competitive, and that we are coming here for each other, not just to be here. Just to continue to grow it from what we have since the beginning. I mean, I've learned a lot in the last 10 to 12 years, anyways, as the head coach and running a program that everything you learn every season, really, in reality, like what worked is not going to work probably next year, or like just you learn new things and you want to implement that too. But we really hold true to that "we over me," and the girls too. They like love that that's on the back of their shirts. I had a couple of former girls that during their time, they were sad that we took it off the shirt one season. They're like, "Coach, where did it go?" I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry, we're putting it back on." So then their
Traditions
senior
are
their
great.
senior year, we had it back on, and the parents were even like, "Oh, we love this so much." So, um, yeah, we really hold true to the "we over me" and make sure that that's a consistent family atmosphere. I look at these girls. I mean, this is where I'm at most of the time, anyways. So this is my second home. So that's what I try to build with them and the girls, is that this is a home. So.
Well, and I agree. I love the we over me, but you talk about, what you do now might not work another time. And I think
hmm
too, and your mom, and
hmm
you have things that might work with your kids that sometimes you do have to change. And I think as young coaches, we were both young
Yeah.
back when we got started, younger,
hmm
back when we got started. And I was that way too. It was like, hey, this is how I do things. And you have to be able to adjust. And I think those adjustments come easier once you become a parent and
hmm
realize that, like, hey,
No,
kids,
you're right. Actually, I
change
was talking
sometimes.
to someone the other day about that. Like, before, my daughter's 10, right?
Uh,
So 10 years ago, I was a whole different coach. And I think it's because I have that mom heart now. And so I think about those girls like as my daughters too, and past, present, all the things. And um, I just have, I mean, I'm still hard on them. Don't get me wrong. Like, we have a goal. We are who we are, and we're gonna live up to the expectations, right? And so, but I also think about from a mom perspective, like that's, I don't know, I'm just changed in a little bit of a way because of becoming a mom.
When the follow up conversations, I think, like I said, you can still be hard, but those follow up conversations are a little bit different than when, and I can say this, you're still man, or now, are you okay? You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yeah. Like I got on them, but then we're rehashing it and talking about like, okay, I know I just said X, Y, and Z. Are we good? You understand? You got any questions? Where before it was just like, get after it, go do your job. But
oh yeah.
now it's different. It's just different.
Oh yeah, and we always keep growing, and so you have those stories, the we over me, the shirts, the kids
Mm-hmm.
coming back, all those kind of things. So you always ask coaches, what's one of your favorite coaching stories? Could be laugh, cry, on the court, on the bus, anything.
One of my favorite was probably, gosh, I mean, I've got a few, but
Tell them all.
um, one of our region tournaments where we were down 2-0 and then we came back and won. Um, that is like a ingrained memory, core memory that I think I'll have, and the feeling of that once we got that done was incredible. This past year, just when we went to a tournament and we were in this crazy looking house and the girls, I mean, it was just fun memories, having dinner and
Y'all were staying at like an Airbnb, or
hmm
okay, the whole
yeah,
team.
me and
Okay,
my
brave.
sister is my assistant coach. I don't know if you knew that, but
Oh, okay.
so my sister and I, we are the coaches for varsity. And so we went to this tournament in Alabama and we hung out with the girls but just, it was an eclectic house, like very, very random, but the girls remember that, and that's just something that you want as a coach when you go and do things and team bonding things, like those are memories and that's cool. Um, but yeah, and then of course, we beat Sequoia. That's another core memory because I played at Etowah High School, and that was just like a thing for us back then. I hate saying it like that back then, my God, but that's
Back in
what
the
it
day.
is. That's what it is. So um, beating them is always a fun thing for our girls too. So
Yeah. No, and you know this, the memories are the ones that are fun. Now, the 2-0 they'll remember, because coming back from 2-0 in volleyballs, that's like coming back 20 to nothing in
oh
baseball or
yeah,
softball or something like
yeah,
that. That doesn't happen.
no,
And even just the mindset of it,
hmm
just to be able to come, because then you got to go to 5 sets and then,
hmm
all that. So yeah,
yeah,
I've got more in tune with volleyball the last couple of years, but yeah, that's a hard thing. They will remember that, but the eclectic house, the bus rides,
shoot,
that kind
yeah.
of stuff. So
They remember the on court things, but it's just like the things we do or going to team dinners and all that. It's fun. It's a good memory, you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, and so now I don't know if your sister ever wants to be a head coach, but like, if you ever have a former player or somebody you've worked with and they say, Coach, I think I want to be a head coach one day, what piece of
Mhm.
advice would you give them?
Patience. You have to have patience and you have to be organized and you have to be willing to do hard things and say the hard things, and that's just not always to the players but also your parents. Someone was the other day was saying how there's like a true statistic of coaches quit nowadays not because of the players but because of the parents, and I honestly believe that. It's since starting out, even when I was in a community coach, and listening to those coaches speak to the parents is totally different than how you have to talk and present things nowadays. So having some thick skin, knowing that that's their baby and they expect, and you're going to get daggers because you're not playing their baby. You know what I mean? And yeah, you have to have patience and tough skin and be ready for anything because you never know what kind of season is going to come your way. Luckily, River Ridge, I've had great parents, and there's been a couple here and there that we've just had to have tough talks. And at the end of the day, they thank me, and the kids are thankful, and um, yeah, but
When I
it's a
think,
reward too. It's a rewarding experience,
yeah,
and it's very humbling and um, probably why I haven't stopped yet because it's just something that I enjoy coming back to every year.
well, being a coach, they always say is the best preparation for becoming an administrator. And you know this too, and I think over the years it's easier that those tough conversations, while they're hard, I think they're
Mm-hmm.
harder to prep for than when you're in them, because sometimes the parents have just never heard that before.
No.
And just but to be open and have a regular conversation is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if the kids can be involved in it, and sometimes they need to be, sometimes they don't, I think it teaches them as well that,
Yeah.
like, hey, we can still talk, and then high five each other later, where a lot of times, you feel like, hey, that tough conversation, and there are some times where you may go into the gym and go, oh, they're over there. I'm going to go that way.
Yeah.
But when you genuinely care about a kid, I think the parents are okay with what
Mm-hmm.
you tell them. They might not always agree with it,
Yeah.
but it makes those things easier. And
No,
so,
I completely agree.
um, so now, just a couple little fun questions. Just rapid fire, no context. Okay, if I'm coming to town to play volleyball or to coach or watch, and I say, hey, I want to go out to eat afterwards. No chains. Where's the best place to go around here?
Around here, gosh, well, my family, we like to go to Connie House.
What is it?
That Connie House.
Oh, they cook it in front of you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes,
We
yes.
like to
I'll
go
take that.
there. Downtown Woodstock, I guess, but it's becoming so populated. It's just hard to like find a good spot.
It's a neat little area. I drove through there
I know
on
it's
the way
come a
here.
long way. Like I said, I've lived around this area for a while, and it's just different. But I mean, we like to go down there. Me and my husband, and my kids, and hang out. But yeah, I guess Connie House.
All right. So now, either now or maybe back when you were playing back in the day, do you have a pregame hype song, or did you?
Gosh, I like "Live Your Life" by Ti. I'm a Ti person,
Okay, I
so
like it.
yeah, kind of
Uh,
live and die by that one
Now,
because you have to. You just gotta live your life.
oh yeah. Oh, and T, I'll get you a little fired up sometimes too.
Yeah.
So now, you've been coaching for 10 years, 11 or 12. Who's a coach just that you love to compete against? Just somebody that, hey, whenever you see them, you're going to get the best, and you are going to have to do your best job coaching.
Well, playing and coaching, John Edwards was either at Creekview or Sequoia. And I just, even playing against him when I was at Etowah, and even now when my girls play against him, I know he's going to be very strategic, and he's got a good game plan. And he knows how to keep his girls in line and have them perform well. So I know that that's always going to be a competitive atmosphere. So I enjoy now both sides of it, being from a player perspective and now coaching against him.
I love it. What is your pre-match ritual? Like, what is something, aside from making sure the nets are set up and all the things, like what's something you do to mentally prepare for a match?
I just like to kind of sit in the quiet. Once everything is set up, I come in here and just, it's peaceful. The girls come and get their pregame and stuff, but then they go and eat together. But I like to just kind of sit in here.
It's like a living room in here.
I know. This happened like within the last 2 years, and it's been nice because we can watch film, and the girls will come in here too, and we'll put up the film on here too. Yeah, it's a nice little spot, and yeah, I just like to come in here, and my coaches will come in and we'll talk a little bit about any kind of strategies if we have any for that particular game or lineup situation, and but yeah, I just kind of like to keep
Chill.
Yeah, just chill. Yeah.
I like it.
Because I'm already amped up. I'm a very competitive person, and it gets a little wild.
You got to turn the TI down.
Yeah, right, yeah. But I get amped up once we get out there, though. So
I love it.
I like play with them on the court.
Oh, there you go. Who is assigned, and it could be here, who I've met with today, but who is a coach? Again, could be River Ridge, could be volleyball, could be anywhere in the state. Who is somebody you think would be good for me to sit down and talk with that would be just have good words for coaches?
A Coach Phillips would be a good one. He's our girls lacrosse coach and helps with football. Really, we've got some solid coaches in this building, so I think you could get any solid advice and words of wisdom from them too.
I'll have to come back.
Yeah, you will. So. It's a good spot. We have a good school, good atmosphere, good community. It's good.
I like it. I do like it here. So, well, listen, I do appreciate your time. I know you've got a lot going on, so it means a lot to me.
Yeah, I would love to do it again if you want.
For number 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why not?
I love it.
That's
well,
fun.
Thank you so much, and best of luck in all you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you. Very cool. Thanks.
There you go.